the Target Audio sponsored Oldsmobile Cutlass of Tony Rowe. Well, if you've got your cameras with you, I've got to say, these are two of the most beautiful cars you'd like to see. Absolutely cracking, well worth a snap. And you don't often see this at motorcycle meetings where we bring the four-wheels out. Real storming burnout. Well, this man in the left-hand lane, Tony Rowe, has got himself up from being a supergas racer to being a pro mod racer in a few months of this season. An American-built car, but the guy you can see walking out front there just putting his sunglasses on, this is the man who's in charge of all the mechanical gubbins. This is Rob Story. He was up here this morning explaining what goes on inside these engines with the nitrous oxide systems that they use. And the nitrous oxide is very, very reliant on the ambient temperature. And he's telling me that if it's too hot, then you get too much pressure, which makes the engine run with not enough petrol. And if it's too cold, then you don't get a lot of pressure in this nitrous oxide system, so we get deep fuel going in, and that's not what the cars have been tuned to run on. So it's very, very technical now with these machines. They look for huge terminal speeds. They were in here running yesterday in the low 7s, these two, at speeds up to 190, nearly 200 miles per hour. So here we go, the man in the left-hand lane. Rob Lawrence tells me he is not likely this weekend to give us a 6, although he was down into the 7-0 yesterday. The quickest of all the pro mods in the UK so far. His driver is Ceri Visick in the right-hand lane, the young lady from Southampton, who qualified in the number 8 spot with a time of 8:54. Graham Dance in the number 9 spot with an 8:65, so not much to choose between these two at all. Well, the 8 and 9 spot in drag racing is the tightest race of the elimination, because they're 8 and 9 qualifiers, they're right side to side, and this is, we run an American pro league. The ladies through. 8-4, I can't know what it's going to go, but I think 8-4 is about the best time on that. Yeah, but she's got quite a lot of new parts in the bike this weekend. She's only done one meeting before this. She is now running an X4 Willis engine there, which has had quite a lot of work done on it. Has run as quick as 8-1 with ball on ball. So, we'll wait and see. And we've got two Frenchmen side by side here. Now, I've got to say, I was saying all day yesterday, Dominique Fo's machine in the left-hand lane, I find that very eye-catching indeed.
Indeed, from memory, I believe that Dominique's father runs a wine import-export business in Melun in France. I'm not quite sure whether the checkered flag is the Chateau emblem now, but certainly a very fast bike, the French champion, alongside him Patrick Bourgain, who is another real up-and-coming French rocker. Both on Suzuki.
Well, let's have a look at their qualifying times. Dominique Fo was the number 4 with one of 8:13. 66 miles per hour in that right-hand lane. Dave Beck is already in there fighting with the big boys, isn't he?
Oh, sure. I mean, a national event, that would get it into a final without any doubt. We just have to have 3 European
here side by side. Now this is really unusual. That's the first time I've ever seen this.
Well, we used to have a guy called Roger Fry used to run a two-stroke Pro Stock. I'm not sure we've ever managed to get the two of them on the track side by side together. Bo Thornselius has got really got the transmission and things sorted out on the night. Once again, running 8-0 all day yesterday, and that's very, very respectable on that kind of bike.
Well, yeah, just to remind everybody what you're looking at here are two 750 H2 Kawasaki's with a little bit of breathing on them by fast bike cars in the USA. And Martin Bishop from Great Britain in the right-hand lane, Bo Thornselius from Sweden in the left-hand lane, but the man who's really got it all together is that man in the left, running down to the 8th. Now, both of them running fuel machines here, and at the slow push back behind the start line for Steve Waller. You can see the team putting him onto that rubber stripe that he just laid down across the start line, and he's looking for traction, rubber against rubber. He's looking for a good launch. Well, don't forget he's run a 7:09 at 1:95. So England in the left-hand lane, Holland in the right-hand lane, in the hands of Henk Van Geeve. England are getting it. With two entirely different types of machine. And this really is top fuel. It shows you the expansion of top fuel. We've got a nitro-burning supercharged Puma out there in the right-hand lane and a turbocharged nitrous oxide-assisted Suzuki in the left-hand lane. A machine that we were calling a few seasons ago a funny bike now seems to have fallen into the top fuel category. We still have funny bike rules, and it actually does run to those funny bike rules, but the class doesn't actually run unless we have more bikes, and we don't very often get that. The differences are that the funny bikes have to run stock crankcases and stock crankshaft. The fuel bikes have got one-off cylinder crankcases and crankshaft, and entirely different, much stronger transmission. Anything here on the funny bike always crashes. Well, there you are, and they still look like a very radical street bike, those funny bikes. They've still got bodywork, haven't they, as such? And dummy headlights. That was the whole point of the class. They're like an extension of Pro Stock in terms of the appearance, but they're allowed much bigger tyres and turbochargers and all sorts. Well, Chris Hampson with the Suzuki in the left-hand lane was our number 4 qualifier, ran at 7:51. Phil Bainbridge still on a learning curve with his new nitro-burning Puma in that right-hand lane. Was number 5 qualifier with a 7:77. Now, we'll watch this because they met at Marathon for the late event a couple of weeks ago, and we saw Chris lead the start line versus Phil. But from Switzerland, Peter Bossart on his Suzuki ran a 7:29 to net himself the number 2 qualifying spot in the FIM drag bike qualifying, 185 miles per hour. And up against in the right-hand lane another Suzuki in the hands of the German Jürgen Bornika, who qualified in the number 7 spot with a run of 7.96 and 151 miles per hour. So 6/10 of a second between these two on their qualifying time. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So it's Germany in the right-hand lane, Switzerland in the left-hand lane, but the favour going into that left-hand lane to Peter Bossart, who really did astound us with that number 2 qualifying run. Here they go, building up the rest now, sounding like a wall of angry. during qualifying. Got himself the number 6 spot, so there's not much to choose between the two of them. Under a tenth of a second, but has Eric Teboul got a little bit more in there in terms of ET? That's what it's all about. Although the big terminal speeds are nice, it's the first one, of course, to the top end who wins. So France, right-hand lane, Germany, left-hand lane, as they move into the staging phase. First set of lights to come on top of the Christmas tree means they've got another 8 inches to go, and then the 2 front wheels are directly in line, and the second light. Now to the European Supertwins Top Fuel, and this is Great Britain's Adam Hewitt. And in fact, Adam is the, we have 2 Englishmen in this race for the Super Twins, but this is the number 1 qualifier. Well, how about that for a Werner? I think that deserves a big round of applause there for a man and Hewitt. Really, second bracket. Now, Adam has only been campaigning it for a very short time, and yesterday during qualifying, we saw him put in his quickest ever run of 8.09, 174 miles per hour. Think about that, out of a Harley Davidson, not renowned for their sprightliness, of course, and he runs 8.09. Well, he's looking for a 7-second pass. He knows the bike's got it in it, he's done it in the race often enough. I wonder whether we're going to see Adam put in a run of 7 seconds here this weekend. Certainly, he was heading on down that way during qualifying yesterday. And up he comes on a fire run into the next round. Now, Adam's been around the Super Twins event since it first started in the UK. But determined to be at the top. And this is the reason he went across to America and came back with this fabulous looking machine. Well, here we go, moving into those staging. Harley Davidson wheels up for the first 50 yards, right down across it, and that looks like... Alex Verwilst on the Harley Davidson, or is it Werwilst? I never know which way you're supposed to say the V and the W in Dutch. But that's him in the left-hand lane. He was our number 4 qualifier in this event, and being helped this weekend by the very well-known Top Fuel British team, the Moguls, who are down there helping out with the Dutchman. And you can see brothers Phil and Frank from the Moguls team. Phil is the rider, standing the right-hand lane. Another man from Holland on his Harley Davidson. He was the number 5. Look at that, side by side. Who is it going to be to get to the top end? Werner Sohm from Austria on his Harley Davidson, and in the right-hand lane we have got Henk Van Geeve in the right-hand lane from Holland, and both men, of course, on Harley Davidsons. Let's just have a look at their in the right-hand lane, ex-John Cliff motorbike, so thanks very much indeed. I'm being slapped around the ear here with information, so that's good to hear. So Puma Triumph right-hand lane, number 7 qualifier was held at Henk Willems with a 10.26. Werner Sohm from Austria in the left-hand lane was the number 2 qualifier with an 8.15. So the Austrian really with everything on.
So all these bikes run right the way down on their personal bend and improving all the time. Real good. Talk about the captain job. The men's bike is probably 1600cc. Ton Pels bike is over 1900cc. Bigger than the average family car is. It's incredible. I mean, how do they achieve this? I mean, you know, we've got Adam Hewitt who's down to 2,400cc. I mean, what do they sleeve them out or something like this? Well, there's an awful lot of aftermarket race cars or Harley Davidson all the way to America. Companies like Axel and Zodiac, and Martel. There's no engine company gives that aftermarket special ability, strong crankcase, special crankshaft, special cylinders, and like Building Rivera 4-valve engine, a lot of time on the bike. And you know, they're very, very large. I think we've all had that feeling at some time when you're racing. I don't think there are any easy races today in the European at any of the European Championships and European Series events. But there are a number of things which up into two different classes. And we've got Frenchman Ceri Visick sitting here just waiting for Jan Honey to complete the burnout in the right-hand lane. And an interesting mixture we got here because Jan Honey is on a 500. Yes, it's a Java. It's basically a Java Speedway. If you have a look at the technology on that motorcycle, how it's all kinds of special recording equipment on it, has a little wheel that runs inside the wheelie bars and records information, a computer on the bike. It really is a real, I mean, they spend 30 hours a week for a couple of last 10 years working on this particular motorcycle. In Holland there are still capacity classes for sprinting, so it's relevant to run something like a 500. Come down to drag races at Raceway in Holland, which takes place next weekend, and but very much a 500 sprinter. Has gone as quick as 8.66 here last year, but very, very fast. Never back that time up to take a world record with it. Qualified in the number 5 spot with an 8.88, so he automatically goes through into the next round, but let's just watch him and see what happens. Comfortable as he moves up to this way. Well, that looks a lot better. This is Barry Eastman from Great Britain on the Tokyo Express. Was out here qualifying yesterday and was having lots and lots of problems. Funny bike with the Honda CBX and hasn't had loads and loads of problems. It really isn't a fingers crossed on they're really looking to see whether this to the Honda CBX. Actually losing out with that big block Ford Colt 40, 10.95 at 125. Quite naturally as this is a motorcycle meet. If you don't have that car here, got one or two interesting ones here to say the least. Nick Stevenson out there in the right-hand lane with the vet. Everybody's ideal of an American sports car, the Corvette. And this machine imported into the country a couple of seasons ago now.
Very, very fast indeed. It looks small to be a Corvette. That's when I look at it, but I think what it is, it's got so much on it in the way of the wheelie bars and that rear wing, and also the bug catcher sitting out the front there from the supercharger. Makes the whole car look a lot smaller than a normal Vette. Out in the left-hand lane, we've got the dragster. This is Mike from Essex, from S&K Racing. Small block Chevrolet, internally increased up to something like 400 cubic inches, I think now. Now that car's quite capable of running 8.5. The main event, and this quite jovial man from Country really has been through it a little bit, so it is Okay, well, we move on with competition bike, and we've got Augie Harrison out here in the right-hand lane, and John Ball in the left-hand lane. Well, John Ball got through into this round with a run of 8.64. Augie Harrison put down what I think was his quickest ever pass of 9.28 out there in the right-hand lane. So everything seems to point to John Ball taking the win, but it's going to be start line. Augie Harrison getting very, very aggressive away from the start line with his Suzuki in that right hand now. So let's see what happens. They build up the rear, move into stage, fall into the left hand lane, all the way in that 0.9. Well, we just seen the number 1 qualifier go through. Will we see a rebound? Oh, here we go. We've got a 750 restrictor on this time. It's street legal. The motorcycles out there are road-going machinery, but restricted by the cubic capacity. It's 750 cc's. Paul Baker on the GSXR in the left-hand lane, and Sean Morrissey, I think it is, out there in the right-hand lane. Having watched Veli Malin, I don't think that there's going to be too many people who can beat him at those lights. He seems to be pretty trick of doing that as well, doesn't he? Yeah, he's very professional. First place, world class, right? Well, let's see what happens then, ladies and gentlemen, because we have got Veli Malin from Finland in the left-hand lane, and he is the man who is just running consistently into the 8s all of the time, up against Dominique Fo. Dominic has run down into the 8/10s with this machine, but he really does need to cut an excellent line to get away from the man in the left-hand lane, because it's a third of a second between these two on their best times here this weekend, and to make a third of a second up when you're running against a professional on a tree jack really takes some doing, won't it?
Yeah, it'll take a lot doing. I think Veli's going to make a mistake and let Dominic win.
Well, let's see what happens. They build the bikes up on the starter boxes. Here we go. Moving up into stage. Already Dominic Fo is in there. Let's have a look at Dominic Fo. Dominic lost out with a 9.60 at 93, and I rather think that he must have thought, well, that's it, I'm not going to break anything up, I've lost, so I'll go home.
Yeah, I think he had a problem. I don't think Dominic can have shut the bike down, but I think he had a problem because he got his foot off the footrest for quite a long way there. I think he had a terrible problem.
Well, the insider information from Jack Dale, a weak pitch. England against Holland now. Rob Van Geeve in the right-hand lane from the Netherlands, up against the British man Paul Willis. And here we go, this could be anybody between these two.
Yeah, I think Paul's got this too.
He qualified on lane 26. Quite interesting this. Mike Beaumont from Great Britain in the left-hand lane was our number 2 qualifier. Qualified on the lane 13, got into this round with an 8.24. Now I would say that evenly matched is a word that springs to mind here for these two. So we've just got to watch wait to see what happens. Beaumont from Great Britain in the left-hand lane. Johnny Besh from France in the right-hand lane. Both on 13.25.66 Suzuki. They build up the rest. This is going to be a start line. Beaumont is really going to have to go. Steve Bullock really doing a huge driving job there on the run out. Really got hooked madly over to the right-hand side. And you can see the rubber line starting the centre of the strip, goes right over towards the centre line. So hopefully he'll just use the piece of rubber across the start line with his launch pad and then straighten the bike up. And we've got the two Brits in here together. The two guys who were originally big mates. Steve Bullock in the left-hand lane, Phil Bainbridge in the right-hand lane. Both right, and that's a hot old job in this day and age. Now let's have a look. Steve Bullock was our number 1 qualifier, qualifying with a 7.09. Phil Bainbridge was the number 5 qualifier with a 7.77. Well, it's going to be interesting. They certainly know one another well enough, having been in the same team. And the bike in the left-hand lane with Steve Bullock on board used to be Phil Bainbridge's bike. So they know one another's riding techniques and motorcycles. Here they come up to the start line, just getting themselves really, really set, looking for a place in the final. By Peter Bossart is Alex Verwilst with his Harley Davidson. He got through for this round with an 8.36, so it ain't going to be easy. Adam Hewitt is looking for a place in the final. He has got a heavy competitor there in the form of the Dutchman in that left-hand lane, and he is going to have to fight this. So any mistake, the man in the left-hand lane is going to make use of that. So here we go. Great Britain in the right-hand lane, Holland in the left-hand lane. As they come up into the staging beam. Big Harley Davidson doing battle here on the strip of Avon Park. Both in the stage. There's the great. Well, this is the second semi-final to see who is going into the final meet. Britain and Hewitt. From Austria in the left-hand lane, Werner Sohm, the number 2 qualifier, 8.15. Up against Holland's Ton Pels, the great-grandfather of rock and roll, as they call him. Out there in the right-hand lane, the Zodiac man, the man who bought himself Zodiac Harley tuning parts in Holland. What a superbly turned out machine he is. Well, he qualified in the number 3 spot with an 8.19, but since then, Werner Sohm in that left-hand lane has run down to an 8.0. So another man chasing a 7-second run in that left-hand lane, and that is going to take a bit of staying with on behalf of Ton Pels. Tom's going to be looking for a good line away from the start line if he's going to stay with that Austria. So let's wait and see as they move up into stage. Really, really hot out there now. They're absolutely sitting out there cooking. Who's going to move into stage first? If Werner Sohm goes in first, Ton Pels eases the big Harley in that right-hand lane. Semi-final for the FIM Trakbytes series. You remember we had to allow the man in the right hand, Eric Teboul, to call off the wheel, or at least his bike to call off. And this is going to be close between these two. Switzerland's Peter Bossart down there in the left hand lane was our number 2 qualifier. And Eric Teboul in the right hand lane was our number 3 qualifier. On their original qualifying times, they were well a good half 1 second apart. To get into this round, they both ran a 7.3. But on their previous times today,
possible time. Take a look at these guys racing in the ACU Drag Bike Championship from Santa Pod in England.